Welcome, my friends. It gives me great pleasure to welcome my awesome PMP gurus who are currently on the call with me. Vicky, Cynthia, Taji, and Takia. They all got certified in 2022, right? 2022. It's a great year, 2022. So I applaud you for getting certified. And today we're just going to talk about how we feel. Let's talk about the emotional state. For me, I still feel a buzz when I think about how I escaped that crazed bear of an exam. It's bounding after me. It was this close, but I escaped and I'm here today. So how do you all feel about being PMP certified? Just random thoughts. Random comments.
I have a big elation about it to have accomplished it this late in life.
You want to tell them, Vicky, you want to tell them that magic number that people cannot believe. First of all, you don't look it. And secondly, you did it at that age. So tell them.
I just turned 70 in March.
Woo!
Yeah.
And so I've heard that term about being a career student. And yes, I probably will be. Even like 2 months after that, I was looking at some of the things that Phil and Roy had, and I'm thinking maybe I need to go ahead and get the Agile while I'm fresh.
No, seriously, you should come join us because we've got it starting on Saturday. So, I mean, why not? Why not? Just keep it going, keep it moving. Yeah, well done, Vicky. Who else has any thoughts to share?
I just want to say, you're right. She doesn't look like she's 70, and kudos to you. I always say, always learning. You're always learning. So no matter how old you are, you're always learning something. And I'm 58, Vicky, so I understand what you're talking about. So, getting my PMP at 58
Unbelievable.
is a fabulous thing, and I'm still on high. But remember, I've only been one for a week, so so I'm still on high. But you inspire me. And I was thinking the same thing. Should I go to this class on Saturday? Plus, I'm looking into the Project Leadership Institute, the PLI as well. So I understand exactly where you're coming from. Let's do it together, Vicky. Let's do it together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm interested in that as well.
Awesome.
You're never too old to learn, Phil, right? Never too old.
Absolutely, never too old. And we have our youngest PMP because she's just 1 day old. Cynthia, how do you feel?
When people say this, it just sounds cliche, but I literally am in shock. I actually don't feel like I have it. I've been trying to do things to make myself feel like I did it, but this journey has been so long that I haven't digested it yet. Because I started exactly in October 2020, but even prior to this year, I kept having personal setbacks that stopped me from taking the exam, personal things.
That's right.
But it ended up working in my favor because my job paid for everything. It took so long that they made all these approvals to start saying, okay, we want to encourage people to get certified for things. And so I didn't have to pay for anything. So had I done it when I wanted to, I would have had to pay out of pocket and probably not get fully reimbursed. So that worked out. But it's been a 2-year journey off and on. And most of that journey, even before I did your class, Phil, it was with you because watching your videos is actually what made me feel like I could do the test. Even though I had registered. Yes, I registered for a different person at Rice. And I'm one of the few that actually had a good course before yours. I'm not going to lie. It was a very good course, Rice University. But
was that like a certificate program?
Yes, 35-hour certificate program. But the difference was, you talk about leadership. I wasn't inspired. He was a good instructor, but I still felt like, okay, I'm just doing. How do I say it? I'm doing this because I think it will help, but I wasn't excited. I wasn't motivated. I was going to the sessions. I was like, okay, well, let me just do this. But when I took it from you, I enjoyed it and was shocked. When you quizzed us, and I mean, I've always been a nerd, I'm going to be honest. I've always been a nerd. But when you quizzed us in class, I loved it. Like you kept, and I think you're the reason I finished my test, because you kept giving us questions, and I wanted you to keep giving me more. I wanted more and more, and it made me start thinking faster. Like I would think, how fast can I come up with the answer? You know, when you give the poll. And that's how I took the test. How fast can you get this answer? Okay, next. And it kept me on track, or I wouldn't have finished yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
I'm so happy.
you inspired me. You actually brought a joy to this. Before, I thought it was boring.
Wow.
And if it
That's
wasn't
the highest
for you,
compliment. Thank you.
oh my God.
Yeah.
If I had any type of tutoring, instructing like yours, I would have been untouchable throughout my schooling and my learning experience. You
Wow.
have a gift.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
I'm just privileged to be with you and among these beautiful ladies. I actually thought Taji was probably younger than me. I'm not gonna lie.
Right? I did as well.
You
That's
ladies
the
are
honest truth.
beautiful.
Thank you, Cynthia. No, that's so sweet.
Yes.
I'm trying to hang in there, girl.
You,
It's the Marine in me, right? Right?
Nature.
Right, Phil?
And Miss
The
Vicky,
Marine?
don't stop.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I agree with you, Cynthia. Because you told me you watched my video, so you know that I didn't pass it the first time. And you're right. If I had field instruction the first time, I would have passed it the first time.
Oh my God.
Definitely. I agree with you. He's a great instructor.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness. And you
I do
agree,
my
Vicky.
best.
Yeah.
I do my best. I can be a little bit annoying from time to time.
Nope, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
That Phil again, like some families,
Nope.
that Phil again.
My husband may feel that way. He was like, "Oh Lord, you listen to Phil again."
I've had 2 years of you.
Phil, you were with me every day. Every day.
It's so funny. It's like almost everyone has a story. Vicky's story is about her friend who knows I count 3, 2, 1. What's the joke, Vicky? Tell us.
So we were going to one of my son's concerts. We're musicians, and so we were going down there to play with his band, and so he was supposedly over there asleep while I'm driving, and you know, I could see him move every minute, you know, and next thing he says, "Well, I know one thing. I know what I've learned about project management, and that's 3, 2, 1."
Oh my God.
Hilarious. Takia, do you want to share your story? How are you feeling now you are a boss? What have you felt since April? And are you still buzzing? Talk to us.
Sorry, I'm actually in commute, but
No problem.
Since I passed the exam in April, it's been a little bit of a transition because my organization doesn't really respect the PMP practice. So the way in which we're managing projects isn't, of course, not by the book, but they don't seem to feel as though what I bring as in value from, you know, a PMP perspective is not really respected. So I'll just say I'm looking for somewhere else to use my talents.
Thank you. Thank you for being on this. Yeah, we're going to address that tonight.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I am currently. You know, they think they're doing Agile, but not really. So that's kind of where we are with that.
I would love to talk.
I've also got
more about that.
my Scrum certification, and even with that, it's still not. We're not. They like the buzzword, but we're not. We're not. You know, in that space, honestly.
Nice. We'll definitely talk about that. I'm so glad you brought that up. I think we have a section about Agile, and when time comes for deeper conversations, we'll cut off the camera and go off script.
Sure.
All right. How do you feel, Takia? How's your energy levels? Are you still buzzing with that buzz? You know, there's a buzz when you get certified. Just
Definitely.
Like cool.
Definitely. I'm still on, you know, on that high. You know, when I passed, I just looked, you know, it said the congratulations, and I was just like, I already knew it. I knew it. But no, I had been studying prior to that for at least a year. and I was gonna go for the CAPM certification, but then I had spoke to one of my mentors who is also PMP certified, and she said, if you're going to study for it, you might as well go all the way.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and go all the way. So that gave me the motivation to just go ahead and get my certification.
Nice. Good on you for doing that. Lovely, lovely. Thank you. Well, let's jump into some content. Let's talk about a smattering of things. And I want to thank everyone else who will be joining. And we'll take some Q&As and some other contributions towards the end. But welcome to Life After the PMP Exam. I put this together because there's so much content out there about getting certified, so many books. But when you get certified, what next? So it's important that we address the what's next in this webinar. So this is the curriculum. We got about 20 points we're going to talk about, and it starts with the first things first. So what is first? Well, huge congrats to you for getting certified. Life after the PMP exam can be awesome. It can be really good. So what should you do first?